Placebo effect. What if a fake medicine could actually make you feel better? It sounds impossible, but your brain is more powerful than you think. This is called the placebo effect. Sometimes, believing a treatment will work can change how you feel, even when the pill has no active medicine, because your expectations influence your experience. Your brain can release natural chemicals that affect how you feel. That's why hope itself can sometimes make a real difference. Doctors even consider the placebo effect during medical research. It helps researchers discover whether a treatment truly works. But remember, the placebo effect doesn't mean every illness can be cured by belief alone. Real medical problems still need proper diagnosis and treatment. The placebo effect reminds us of one incredible fact. Your mind can influence your body in powerful ways, but it should never replace professional medical care. Spotlight effect. Have you ever felt like everyone was staring at you, even though they probably weren't? This is called the spotlight effect. Your brain makes you believe you're the center of everyone else's attention. Imagine you accidentally spill your drink. You immediately think everyone saw that. But in reality, most people are thinking about themselves, just like you are. The spotlight effect can make small mistakes feel enormous. It can stop you from speaking up, trying something new, or simply being yourself. The truth is, people are far less focused on your mistakes than you think. Once you realize that, you become free to live more confidently. Bystander effect. Imagine someone suddenly needs help in a crowded place. You'd think someone would immediately step forward, but sometimes nobody does. This strange behavior is called the bystander effect. The more people who witness an emergency, the more each person may assume someone else will act. Everyone is waiting for someone else to make the first move. And there's another problem. People often look at everyone else to decide how serious a situation is. If everyone looks calm, you might convince yourself that everything must be fine. But this effect doesn't mean people don't care. Sometimes they simply don't know what to do, or whether they should act. So next time someone genuinely needs help, don't wait for the crowd to decide. Sometimes being the first person to act is exactly what someone needs. Mere exposure effect. Have you ever hated a song the first time you heard it, and then somehow started loving it later? Your brain may have been doing something very simple. It was getting familiar. This is called the mere exposure effect. The more familiar something becomes, the more comfortable we can become with it. And sometimes, we mistake familiarity for liking. That's why the song you kept hearing everywhere, the face you keep seeing online, or even a place you've visited many times, can slowly start feeling better simply because you've seen it before. But familiarity doesn't always mean something is actually better. So the next time you suddenly love something, ask yourself, do I actually like it? Or have I simply seen it enough times? Impostor Syndrome. Imagine achieving something you've worked incredibly hard for. Everyone congratulates you. But inside, you're thinking, maybe I just got lucky. Maybe I'm not actually good enough. This feeling has a name: Impostor Syndrome. It's when capable people doubt their own achievements and fear that others will eventually discover they're not as capable as they seem. It can happen after getting a new job, starting university, or even succeeding at something you've dreamed about for years. And strangely, the more successful you become, the more you may feel like you have something to prove. But remember, feeling like an imposter doesn't mean you actually are one. Sometimes your achievements are real, even when your confidence hasn't caught up yet. Baader Meinhof Effect. Have you ever learned a new word and suddenly started seeing it everywhere? You see it online, then you hear someone say it, then somehow It's on a billboard. Did the world suddenly change? Probably not. Your brain simply started paying more attention. This is known as the Baader-Meinhof Effect, also called the frequency illusion. It happens because once something becomes important to you, your attention starts noticing it more. The same thing happens with cars, or names, brands, even ideas. You haven't necessarily started seeing them more. You've simply started noticing what was already there.